Hey guys, so I am really excited about today's video. It is a DIY gift that you can make for Valentine's Day, a birthday, or just give to someone to say you're awesome and I'm thinking about you. This is perfect for the outdoorsy adventurous type. And this is a DIY survival paracord bracelet. Now paracord, or 550 cord, is a lightweight nylon rope that's commonly carried with people while camping, fishing, rock climbing, or any other outdoor activity. When you get this to someone, make sure that they know they should wear it around their wrists when they're going out on adventures, and if they are in an emergency or if they need to use this rope, they can just unwind the bracelet, and depending on how many inches you used for their wrist, that's how many feet of paracord they're going to have in the bracelet. So that's why this is called a survival bracelet, and let's go ahead and get started on how you can make one.
I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my...
You'll need some scissors, a clothes hanger and a ruler, some paracord, and a lighter.
You must be my...
To get started, you need to grab your ruler and paracord. Now you can use the same color paracord for both the small and longer strips, or you can do what I do, which is use two different colors. Now you can either measure the person's wrist who you'll be making this for, or if you want to be discreet, you can borrow something like their watch, find out which length they typically wear it on, and you can measure it to there to get the length of their wrist. So you want to take a strip of paracord and line it up in inches with that length, add an inch, double it, and then add a little bit more and cut that length of paracord right there. You can see that folded in half, my paracord is a little over 9 inches, which I'm making this for an 8-inch wrist, so that is perfect. Now, since it's 9 inches, you want to take 9 feet of your other paracord, and I always cut a little extra of this. If you are being kind of like stingy with your cord and you really want to get every last piece out of it, that's fine, but it's really inexpensive, and I say it's better safe than sorry. So go ahead and cut as much as you really think that you're going to need. This makes it easier if you add a little extra at the end before you cut it, where you don't have to be as picky with making sure it stays exactly symmetrical during making the cord and stuff like that, if that makes any sense. So now you want to tie a knot at the end with the loose ends of the paracord bracelet, the smaller one, and this is going to be what actually wraps around the wrist. So I'm going to tie that, and then you want to take a lighter and set the ends on fire. No, I'm not a pyro, but this part was really fun for me. It's not that hot, but just be careful that you don't burn yourself. This is just going to melt it down a little bit so that the end doesn't fray. Now this part may seem a little confusing, but I promise once you get the hang of it, it's actually really simple. So to hold the part that you will actually be wrapping around in place, I'm going to situate the clothes hanger in between my legs. That's not supposed to sound dirty at all, guys, I promise, but this is just going to make sure that the paracord stays in place and stays pulled tight and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is sit with it under my legs and then attach the other side to one of my dresser drawer pull handles. Then you want to make sure that the longer paracord is even on both sides and wrap it behind the back of the paracord that is pulled tight. I'm going to call these paracord light and paracord dark. That way we can tell the difference about what we're talking about. It may be simpler for you guys to actually watch what I'm doing than for me to try to explain it, but basically you're going to take the dark cord and create an S shape around the lighter cord, and then tuck it under and then back behind, pull it through, and you will see that you have one strand that is across and one that is down. Now you want to repeat on the other side and just keep doing this all the way down. So I'll show you guys this a bunch more times, because the more you watch it and the more you practice, the more it just kind of becomes second nature with your hands kind of moving and stuff. But I promise it's really simple. It gets to where you can just do these in no time, and they're just really great, inexpensive gifts that you can make for someone that really is going to appreciate them.
Can we just break?
In case you mess up and loop the same side twice, don't worry. As soon as you catch it, just go ahead, unravel it, and start with the other side. It's super simple and it doesn't really mess anything up. It just takes a tiny bit more time, but it happens to me every time I'm making one of these.
Nothing's gonna change my mind. Oh, I'll feel this way as long as I'm alive.
So now when you get down to the very end, you want to make sure you pull it really tight. Then take scissors and just snip those little edges off. You can save these scraps for another project or maybe the inside of another paracord bracelet. And then you want to take the lighter, make sure you don't light your clothes hanger on fire, but you just want to light the end of this bracelet on fire. And if you want to get rid of the little white at the end, you can actually cover that with nail polish, and that works really well. Now your paracord bracelet is ready to be gifted and worn and used and loved, so make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.